Howdy, nerds! So, we have a big update coming. 2.5 is coming. Are you guys excited? Because there's a lot to talk about. Anyways, before we begin, hi, Tyler. I hope you're listening to this. I just wanted to say hi. You asked me on Discord if this was the real me, and yes, it is. So, we're going to go over this as quickly as possible because I tend to drag things on a little bit too long than they should be. So, we're going to go over the update in as much possibility as that, but before we begin, check out the Gleam contest in the description. Three $50 gift cards for whatever version of the game you're playing on, Android, iOS, what have you. We'll just, go follow the link in the description. Now, let's go over the update as quickly as possible. Updates to Arena. So, the chain bonuses have been reduced from 7 consecutive wins to 5 consecutive wins. They're also going to be adding a new thing called chain rewards. These rewards are things that include orbs, and they will be given out once per season when you earn them. With the addition of chain rewards, offense rewards will be no longer given out, but the number of rewards you can receive will increase overall. So I feel that's pretty nice. We'll see how well this goes. But as you can see there from the picture, it looks like you're going to be able to gain quite a bit of feathers. And hey, an additional orb is pretty nice as well. From there, they also mentioned that bonus allies will now receive a stat boost like they do in Tempest Trials. Any bonus allies will gain plus 10 HP and, of course, 4 to every other stat. The stat boost does not have an effect on the evaluation of your team's strength, however. Stat boost will not be applied on any bonus allies used by your opponents. Interesting. These are going to be apparently implemented fairly soon. The Arena and Arena Assault will be unavailable starting on the 8th of May to the, 9th, technically. So the update should be around then. We should start seeing the update come around about the 9th, probably around the 8th, actually. The next big thing, of course, is that several heroes are going to be getting new weapons. Camilla's getting her axe. Claire is getting her own weapon that I cannot pronounce. I'm just looking at her weapon. Romfea? I'm going to just roll with it. And of course, Romfea and Camilla's axe, I'm sorry if I butchered that name. You can learn those, of course, from when you get the character. It's not in the refinery, but they can be refined. The next thing we need to talk about, of course, is, yes, that image that was showing up in Rival Domains is in fact real. Yatta will be able to be enhanced. So very, very good stuff there. There's also going to be improvements to tap battles. Extra stages will appear. If you clear those stages, you'll be able to gain hero merits, and you'll also get a preview of other things with the next stage. Improvements to rival domains. The biggest one that I can see there is that enemies will no longer attack immediately after warping. Thank you, God! Seriously. Up until now, enemies were randomized, but now the same enemies will appear each time, and the enemy brigades have been increased from 20 to 40. This means that the same characters will generally appear fewer times per battle. There's also going to be changing a few things. So here's the deal, guys. Before, when you started the game, you kinda had you got Virion. You remember him? Well, now Virion is being replaced by Takumi. Yeah, that's right, you heard me. Takumi is replacing Virion, and not only that, but also we are getting a thanks for playing gift, which includes a 4-star Takumi, a set of materials that will unlock potentials for initial allies at 4 stars, or at least 2 4 stars, and that includes things like 13,000 feathers around that, and a lot of badges for you to use as you see fit, as well as several shards and transparent shards, which is fantastic. Thank you. That's amazing. There's also going to, of course, be a lot of other things that are coming. These are initial quality of life changes, such as if your hero dies in a battle, and they will, originally, if they died, they would lose the EXP and the SP that they gained in that battle. That is no longer the case. They will now gain that either way. The amount of EXP and SP is also going to be improved if you've ever done a map that you've already done, so therefore it will no longer be reduced by half, which is definitely great. A new feature will be added that lets you change how movement and action animations are shown during battle by any AI-controlled character. It's going to show you how they did it, essentially. It's going to show how they move on the board instead of just them moving this time. You're going to see their movement squares, basically. This new option in settings is called Foe Ally Auto Battle Movement. And when set to guided, the movements and actions of characters during battle will be shown in greater detail. But you can turn this off, and it's going to be on by default. So I don't want to see anyone freaking out like, last Tempest trial where it was like, try this. There's also going to be changes to characters. The rarity of the following allies obtained at the beginning will be upgraded to 4-star. Anna will now be upgraded. Alphonse, Sharina, Ray, Matthew, and Virion will all be 4 stars when you get them instead of being 1 star, I guess. The first hero you obtain will now be Takumi instead of Virion. Takumi is replacing him. Virion, Elite Archer, will now become your ally at the same time as Ray, and Matthew, Faithful Spy, I guess. Additional explanations about game controls. There's just a bunch of other stuff about auto battles and how to do certain things. The other improvements, of course, is that movies will no longer trigger when summoning certain heroes. The summoning movies can be instead found under Movies and FAQ. An additional option will be added to the Sacred Seal. Additional options will be added to the Sacred Seal Forge. Oh, I'm guessing that's probably, a few of those seals that you may have missed in case you did. A new setting option and to stop music from changing during an enemy's turn phase has been added. This is the best thing ever. And also, mini units in the catalog will now appear with upgraded weapons as well. So that's a bonus for everyone. Guys, what do you think from all of this? How do you feel about all of this? I say the biggest change, Arena seems to be a little bit more flexible. I'm really happy to see all these weapons coming. And also, I will say that this huge change for initial players is going to be a really big boon for everyone. Takumi is going to be a great unit for everyone to have, or in case you want to get, if you want to get it. But there's also going to, of course, be a thank you gift for everyone who played before that, which is really, really nice, and something that is just amazing. So, all in all, there seems to be a lot going on here, and 2.5 is going to have a lot going on. From weapons to, arena, to changes to tap battle, rival domains, all of it seems to be great, but the biggest thing, of course, is that BGM change. Ah, man, I am great. I'm great. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to hear that. But no, also apparently I'm great, but no. All in all, this update will be coming around the 8th. Or 9th, and from there we'll be able to see what's going to be happening as we get to it. But remember, that we're also going to be having a banner sometime as well, so if you guys are ready, we have a lot to go for. Kaze is coming as well in a few hours, so I hope you're all ready to get him. I'm really super excited. How about you? For now, nerds, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.